Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Rose scanning the floor. Over Suggs. Rose, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for Columbus. A fader. 6 to shoot. To the paint. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Brown. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Brown's got his team on the board to start the game for Chicago.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
Rose gets the bucket.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
And when Ant gets to his spot in the mid-range, there aren't a lot of options for defense.
Rose. Suggs with some nice defense. Pierce with it. Picked up by Brown. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Good on the triple.
Well, look, it's big trouble for the defense when Giannis is hitting the three-point shot. There is no stopping him.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, and all-time great breaking new ground.
And when you look at Suggs' numbers, here's a guy who has really improved his shooting.
And the dunk by Rose.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Columbus trails by 3. Pass to Pierce. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Rose.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
Pierce hits 2.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Robertson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And those fast break points are key. They come easier than scoring against the set defense.
3 from Robertson. And again, Chicago. No good. Columbus leading by 4. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And a beautiful finish by Edwards.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And again, no good by Chicago. Puts up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Edwards got 13.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Columbus. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We'll take. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Columbus.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Basket counts. Robertson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Chicago.
Hey, any possession that results in points is a positive one.
Booker with it. Picked up by Brown. Feeds away. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. The shot. And it's Brown missing. Chicago trails by 6. Brown outside. Now here's Robertson.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Edwards. They get it again. Back to Pierce. Shoots over Brown. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Wow, such a skilled 5. Bam's passing is really important to this offense.
Pass to Brown. Back to Robertson. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Brown, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ant's emerged as an elite player.
To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's Brown with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And now an 11-point Columbus lead.
Well, he saw some daylight and fired away.
And Columbus with possession. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
An excellent jump shot. Pierce doesn't need a lot of room to get that off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Edwards drops them both. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations. And he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis. And he's done it.
Rose attacking in the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
It's Pierce on the wing. here's Suggs. Oh, and the jam by Suggs.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. For Chicago, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the second free throw, good. 7 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Bangs home the trifecta.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pass to Suggs. Now Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Edwards got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Columbus. Rose attacking and finished off by Rose.
And this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because...
Oh, wow! What a dunk!
You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, I'm obligated to say, what's wrong with just a simple layup? But that was nice.
Rose with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Olajuwon, no good.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And the rejection by Towns.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Right side Rose. The kick out to Brown. Stolen by Pierce. Here's outside. Hold on!
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Pass to Thompson. Will it go? Great D-head time from Edwards.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
He was all alone on that one. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Back to Edwards. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Edwards got 29 in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Takes a 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Down low. Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a rejump.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Sweet move. The rebound by Pierce. It's tipped. Stolen by Rose. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Chicago.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Clark. Wembanyama, a screen. Clark, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robertson. Rebound by Columbus. 22 is their biggest lead. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Edwards got 32 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And again, Columbus with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pass to Brown. Back to Edwards. Howard with the steal. Now Wembanyama. Over Edwards. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Edwards with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, and they might as well continue to play through him because the defense hasn't had an answer at all.
Pass to Clark. Now here's Howard. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And Columbus with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. A nice shot by Booker.
Skillful make inside by Booker. Able to find his spot for the finish.
Whoa, man. Wow. And he dunks it down.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. For 3, Edwards gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 43 points.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And again, Columbus with the triple.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Here's Clark. Good D by Booker. And so here's Columbus. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Columbus. Brown outside. Back to Edwards. And again, Columbus with the triple.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Pass to Howard. And it's Clark in the corner. And stolen by Booker. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Howard. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Columbus taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And in Chicago to start out. It's stolen by Banchero. The finish. And finished off by Banchero.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Banchero outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Rose attacking. And the dunk by Rose.
You know, once he starts going downhill, Rose is impossible to stop. He doesn't settle for simple layups. He's throwing that thing down.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Kemp. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Yeah, and Kemp is well known for his dunking ability. I mean, you have to keep him out of the paint or he's going to posterize you.
The shot from 20 feet away. Brown, no good. Down low. Outside for Kemp. Back to Wembanyama. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
They double team Wembanyama. And stolen by Howard. Back to Rose. High post Howard. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Rise and fire. You got to love his aggressiveness off the catch.
Here's Bird. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And they pick up two.
That's the great equalizer. Defenses try to keep Kareem out of the post, but he can face you up as well.
Pass to Gasol. Lots of room. And it's in there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Banchero, that's good.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Outside Rose. Brown right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Good-looking screen by Gasol. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
Inside, Gasol is deadly. I mean, his height means finding a shot this close, not too much work at all for him.
Howard with the steal. Here's Gasol. And it's sent back by Leonard. The shot comes out. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Chicago leads by 2. And will return shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
To the left wing. Mikan. It's good from long range. Mikan's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Gasol. And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
Well, you see the power and athleticism at the rim. Who's man enough to rise up to challenge the Big O?
Leonard draws the double. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Substitution for your home team. Will Chamberlain.
Here's Chamberlain. Wembanyama high post. Fades. Good.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Pass to Gasol. Inside. Here's Towns. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now, Anunoby. After the missed 3 from Oscar Robertson. 4 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job, earns himself a trip to the line.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean,
Is that beautiful?
tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
George hacks a 2-pointer. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
Every coach in this league loves assisted buckets.
Pass to Bird. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Robertson, and then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
In the corner, Knipple with it. Drills it from outside. Knipples got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 6-second difference between shot and game plan. Cash money, Brown with the tray.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Anunoby outside. Brunson outside. Here's the three. Doesn't go that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago up by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem flushes.
Yeah, I don't think you can allow Abdul-Jabbar to get ideal position inside, because if you do, he's dunking it all over you.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Olajuwon outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Olajuwon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the rejection by Bird. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. No problems knocking that one down. Anunoby's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
Nice job of setting himself up for that shot right there. Anunoby knocking down the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Buries the long-range jumper. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Kick out to Levine. That's good, and it's Olajuwon with the assist. He's got 6.
And when you get inside like he did, that's when you have to locate the shooters on the perimeter.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
To the middle. Anunoby outside with the drive. And Anunoby slams it in.
And going downhill there, you have to stop the ball before it can get to the hoop.
Kicks it out to Banchero. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so here is Chicago. A 2-point game. Rose scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Mikan. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Mikan. Kicks it out to Leonard. Leonard, so dangerous from deep.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
Outside Howard. Drains the three-pointer. Howard's got 5 now. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot. That's the 3 fly. Another 3 for Chicago.
How about that? A rare long-range bomb from Howard, looking very confident taking that shot.
And Leonard has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Chicago leads by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. LaVine wide open. And the three ball is good. LaVine's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago. Puts the move on. And he knocks down the jumper.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
As you'd expect from Brunson, he makes a smart play. He's got great instincts as a basketball player and floor general.
Outside, LaVine. And then LaVine with the jam.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
He drills the three.
Playing from the inside out. Smart pass from him there.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They lead by 4. Oh!
My goodness. Boy, love the assertiveness and commitment from Brunson going to the rack.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Banchero fires. Knocks down the three.
And more than respectable from 3. Banchero stretching his range there. Wow.
Here is Wembanyama. Oh, and a slam from Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Now Bird buries the deep ball.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Oh, Wembanyama answers right back.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Hey, guys, that shot changes the game. I mean, extending their lead and providing them a little more cushion, that's a double-edged sword there. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. With Bird, the more the game tightens up, the more he relaxes and gets loose. And those competitive juices take over.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Rose. 6 to shoot. Fires from 14. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Wembanyama outside. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And Banchero, here we go. And stolen by Wembanyama. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Bird. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And did the three. Outside Rose. Outside Brown. Shoots the three. Down he goes for 3. It's stolen by Brown. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
Please exit the building carefully, and we hope to see you again.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. There's a screen to the middle. Reese banked in off the glass.
Great use of the pick and roll. Reese showing some agility after setting the screen.
Reese pulls it in. Pass to Ewing. It's stolen by Brown. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Clark into the lane. And it's Clark with the finish.
Well, I think she added a little extra to that one, making a statement.
Into the lane. Rose, that's good.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor, excellent at finding ways to finish inside. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Knocked loose. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Over in the corner, Brown. Another three for Chicago.
Lots of development work has gone into Brown's three-pointer.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama.
Well, and that's just nice concentration by her. Gets the bucket and the foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
And here, oh my goodness, what a play.
Wow, a simple finish wasn't enough. She put on a show.
Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Oh, here's Barker. They trail by 6. Here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Well, that's how you run the pick and roll. She waits for the screener to slip and then makes the pass right when she needs to.
Thompson for the triple. Another three for Chicago.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams for 3. Olajuwon with the rebound. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Oscar Robertson.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Clark. Diving in. And then Clark slams it in. Pass to Howard. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Chicago. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And don't go away. We'll be right. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Terrific take right there. Once she sees a lane open up, she looks to go all the way to the rim.
Robertson. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Nice job there by Levine making the extra pass and putting it on the money.
They get a hand on it. Parker outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 5 on the clock. And Ewing slams it in.
Well, what a display of athletic ability. Hammering it down like that.
Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Well, when you're as polished and practiced a shooter as Brown, there's no reason to hesitate.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Levine for three. Reese pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No good from Clark. Chicago leading by 6. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Chicago shooting their first. Free throw of the game.
A truly skillful 7-footer. Pau Gasol doesn't just rely on his size to beat others to buckets and boards. There's a finesse to his game most big men don't possess.
Anunoby has the open look. Kicks it out to Robertson. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Robertson's got the lead up to 10 now for Chicago. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Detroit with the ball. Beyond the arc. Jefferson's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Chicago leading by 10. Robertson outside. Another three for Chicago.
3 points.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Here's Bagley. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pass to Anunoby. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Here's Robertson. And then Oscar Robertson with the dunk.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Second free throw, no good.
And the athleticism Jefferson possesses, really impressive. A rangy forward who plays with intensity on both ends.
Pass to Brunson. Now here's Towns. Wembanyama, right side. It's stolen by Jefferson. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And Brunson, here we go. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And the basket by Becker.
And they're making the most of her looks inside.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Brooks. There's the three. That one, no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Chicago. They lead by 13. And will return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Olajuwon, no luck. Detroit trails by 13. Here's Reese. They set the screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Rose. And the shot is good. Rose has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Chicago.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. Wembanyama outside. No good on the triple. Clark for three. Wembanyama with the rebound. And finished off by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose, can still throw it down.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Detroit making a switch. Detroit trails by 17. Here's Reese. Detroit, no good that time either. Pass to Rose. Darren Collison pulls it in. Over in the corner, Williams. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Williams has got 7 points.
And Williams, so fast on the catch and shoot, gives the team no time to react off the pass.
And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Williams. He has 7. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Outside, Levine. Down low. Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those games.
Candace Parker. First personal foul.
1:32 left to play in the third. A wide open look for Gasol. And good. We got the English that time as it falls.
And, you know, for a big man, Gasol's got great urgency to his play. I love the quick action on that jumper.
There's Parker with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, showing off the range out beyond the arc. She's worked hard on her three-point shot.
You can't let Anunoby get those corner threes. That's his favorite shot. OG is money from there.
Brunson with a clean look. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Brunson's got his first 3 points of the game. Reese, no good. Chicago leading by 19 points. Another 3 for Chicago.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Here's Ewing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Levine, good.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Back to Gasol. From Robertson. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
Robertson's got 15 points.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
And he can't hit the second. And he misses all 3. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap.
60-30.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
That'll be a 5-second call.
The ball goes to Chicago.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
So tough to contain Derrick Rose. He's got it all. Size, quickness, and an airtight hand.
And it's Morant missing. Now Rose. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And a closer look here at the hustle stances for Chicago.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Brooks with no one around. Offensive struggles continue, missing again to the inside. Olajuwon can't hit.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Bagley. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Pursuing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Rose, that's good.
And this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Wembanyama's got 8 points here in this quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's foul number 2 for him. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here.
Yeah, and Morant definitely has that floater in his arsenal.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Wembanyama looking it over. And the 3 ball is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
What touch on that floater, making it look effortless.
Pass to Thomas. Morant outside. Up again. Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to Chicago. Substitution on the court.
So it's Chicago now. Robertson outside. Lobs it up for Levine.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And again, Detroit turns it over.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So Hartford wins the tip. Right wing. It's Parker outside. Olajuwon with the rebound. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for Chicago. And stolen by Russell. Knocked away. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Over Russell. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
15.
Hartford with the ball. Young left side. And it's Young finishing it off.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And another turnover here by Chicago.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Oh, here's Edwards. Pass to Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you'd expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Down low. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, that was a key pass from her. You always want to get your teammates involved. Just shoot it better off a good pass.
And out of bounds as Hartford gains possession. And so just over a minute and a half played. Now, here is Russell. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Back to Brown. Pass to Thompson. Here's Rose. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And that's a confident stroke from Rose. He has potential to be dangerous as a scorer.
.144 left to play in the first. It's good.
Well, that's great use of her body and her instincts to get in position and convert inside.
And the rejection by Zubac. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Hartford with the ball. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. And stolen by Thompson. And there's the drive.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
To the inside. The kick out to Rose. From deep. That's good, and it's Olajuwon with the assist. Rose has got 8 points.
Just tremendous playmaking there. Moving it out for the 3. That was a high-level pass.
Pass to Russell. Here's Edwards. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And Here's Rose outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. At the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Hartford here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you. But it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Took him no time at all on that one. Gasol's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
And, you know, for a big man, Gasol's got great urgency to his play. I love the quick action on that jumper.
Outside for Lewis. Poked away. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Levine. From deep, Brunson. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Brunson's got 6. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They've out-hustled their opponents so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Screen by Young. Looking to end the run. Parker's shot is off. Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Gasol. Right side Gasol. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Russell from long range. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection. And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Back to Brunson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. LaVine inside the 3-point line. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards drawing the double team. On the wing, Rodman. Back to Holmgren. Edwards slashing inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
A spectacular finish from Edwards. Once he started driving, he did not hold back.
And the jam by LaVine.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a deep three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Russell from long range. Derrick Rose grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Hartford trails by 13. Now Parker launches it, bangs home the trifecta.
Well, look, you improve your ability to make shots when you step into them with confidence. She just showed that.
On the wing, Thompson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Russell with a wide open look. And Hartford hits again from deep.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Rose attacking. Picked by Olajuwon. Pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Russell. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Thompson's got his second bucket. It's Parker outside. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Wembanyama outside. Shoots the three. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Well, she was already on the run and had a clear line to the rim. So why not just throw it down?
And it's Rose.
Oh, look at that dunk! Just unbelievable.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. Thompson in the corner. Over in the corner, Rose. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Edwards drives in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Brown outside. Rose scanning the floor. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And when Rose gets going and gets this kind of confidence offensively, you're in trouble. He can just flat out take over again.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him moving for a better look.
Pass to Wembanyama. Off target with his 3. Hartford trails by 12. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Hartford moving the ball around. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Wow, not messing around. No need for finesse when you can just throw it down.
Wembanyama outside. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Russell looking around. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Lays it up off the glass. Holmgren's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Hartford. And here is Robertson. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Robertson. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. It's good. And Chicago leads by 13.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with a high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Here's Holmgren. Good defense by Wembanyama. Chicago with the ball. From the arc. Rebounded by Young.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Holmgren. Fires from way outside. No good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now Wembanyama. The screen from Thompson. From outside. A three-pointer. Good.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here.
Substitutions on the court.
Stolen by Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Another 3 for Chicago.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Outside for Gasol. Levine wide open. Good, and the assist, that time by Gasol.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Edwards can't hit. Chicago with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
1:15 left in the 4th. Takes a 3. The rebound by Young.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Russell fires away from way outside. Again, the miss by Hartford. Anunoby outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
To the paint. Out to Brunson. Here's Gasol. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And Gasol is just so crafty, a magician, if you will, with the ball, and incredible at using his pump fake to earn that trip to the stripe.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Hartford. Young outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
Victor Wembanyama. Derrick Rose. Second personal foul. Second team foul.